Welcome. Okay, now I'd like to share a set of medium intensity Qigong warm-ups. And these are just a selection that I've put together out of many options. So just follow along the best you can and always make it suit your body and your environment. And so here we go. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to raise the hands to the sky and bend to the earth. So I'm going to interlace my fingers, like I'm going to hold something in my hands, but behind my back. My feet are hip width apart, my toes pointing forward. And then I'm going to bend at the waist. I'm going to try to keep my back and my spine straight. That might be as far as you go. You might just bend a little bit forward if you can. Keep going. And the first time through, just start easy and gentle. You want to find that point where your body feels stretched but not in pain. And I'm going to lift my hands up behind my back, lifting my hands to the sky, and I'm looking down to the earth. Always do what feels right to you. And then I'm going to release my fingers and let my arms swing down, and I'm going to drop my butt and sit. Bring my center of gravity below me, and I'm going to let my body rise, let my arms float up. I'm going to float up, and then once my hands are about shoulder height, I let my hands float back down. This is really beneficial for opening up the energy pathways in the body, stretching myofascial tissues and all the connective tissues in the body. And now once again, I'll reach my hands behind and interlace my fingers. Bend at the waist, keeping my spine straight, looking down to the earth. Lifting the hands up behind. Maybe this time you go a little bit deeper. Maybe you stay at the same range you were at before. Just take it to the level that's right for you. Focus on your breath. And then release the hands, bend the knees. And let your whole body float up. Just feel that rising. We say chi rising, energy rising, and chi sinking. Settling down. You can do this as many times as you like. Basic might do 3 times. You might do 5, 7, or 9 times, or whatever number you like. And then again, I'm going to bend at the waist, lift the arms up, looking down at the earth, opening up my legs and my arms, and my joints. Focus on the breath, then bend the knees, release the arms, rising up, floating up, and floating back down. Good. Once you get the hang of that, you can do that as many times as you like. So the next one is we're going to do is sit and bend. So I'm going to shift my body weight onto one leg and turn my toe out. So I'm like sitting back on a high stool, my front leg is straight, and then I'm just going to keep my back straight and bend at the waist and lower my hands. You might get as far as touching your knee, and you can use your hand on the other thigh to keep yourself supported. You might get down as far as the shin or the ankle, and you might get as far as the toe. So only go as deep as you can. Adjust yourself as needed. And then shift your body weight forward. Bring the knee forward above the toe. Walk the hand up to the knee. Use your arms at your lower back to lift yourself back up. And then turn the toe in. Now I'm going to sink my weight onto that leg now and go to the other side. I'm going to turn my toe out. Find a nice comfortable angle. I want to keep my knees pointed towards my toes so my joints are stacked and moving in the right direction. So as one knee presses towards the toe this way, I'm going to sit back and stretch down. Again, try to keep the back straight. It might be as far as the knee. That might be as far as you go. Maybe the shin, maybe the ankle. Maybe you can reach your toes. Just let your back leg support your body weight. Feel a stretch in the hamstrings and the calves. Stretch on the top of the thigh. And then shift your weight forward. Walk the hand up to the knee, push yourself up, and then turn. You know, again, it could be super soft. You might be in a longer stretch, longer stance. You could step the foot out a little bit and get a deeper stretch there. Do what feels right to you. Sitting back and bending forward. Sit and bend. And then shift forward, keeping the knee pointed towards the toe, pushing up and return. So again, you might decide to go into a wider stance like I'm in right now, or stay in that natural stance. So I'm going to sit back, turn the toe out a little bit, sit back on one leg, rotating in the hips, keeping my back straight. I can support myself on my thighs, on my knees as I need to. Feel that stretch. Point my knee towards my toe, shift forward, walk the hand up, and return. Once again to the other side, we're just going to do 3 on each side. Again, it's important to keep symmetry. Practice doing the same on both sides of the body. And then shift forward, relieve the pressure from the stretch. Push up and rotate center. Now sitting to that side, then your body weight supported on one leg. Turn the toe out, about 70-30 here. This is also known as a reverse bow and arrow stance for those of you who are doing Tai Chi. And sit back, bend. Focus on your breathing and shift forward. Lift the hand and return. If you're in a wider stance, shimmy the feet, heels in, toes in, and relax. Now we're going to let the branches of the tree twist and bend in the wind. We're going to lift the arms up to the sky. And then going to one side, we're going to lean over, doing a side stretch. And then the lower arm is going to scoop under with the palm facing up and reach out towards our opposite hip. So I'm going to reach out this way, and then I'm going to look at my upper hand. I'm going to reach out and feel stretch along my side. And now I'm going to circle the arms. Let my lower arm come out to the side, my upper arm come out to the opposite side, and then go to the other side. Circling the arms and then bending my lower hand, my palm is going to be facing up, and reach across my opposite hip. And then I'm going to look at my upper hand, reaching out. My arms are fairly parallel, but always take it to the range that feels right to you. And then I'm going to open up that stretch, lift my upper arm. This is one variation where I return like I'm holding a ball up above my head before going to the other side. My upper palm, fingertips reaching out, palm facing down. Lower hand, fingertips pointing to the opposite direction, palm facing up, looking at the upper hand. And then opening up and lifting up. Focusing on the breath and going to the other side. And for our last set, we can make that into a big circle of the arms and big open circle as we rotate and reach. Big circle, open up and reach and stretch. And lift up. Let the hands float down. And relax.
Namaste.